guys, welcome back to our channel. We are Art Knights. I'm Alex.
I'm Gerard.
I'm Ray.
And today, guys, we are closing out Band of Brothers, watching episode 10.
We made it.
We made it. We're here.
We made it. We're here.
It's been a journey.
It's
been an experience.
I don't know if crying myself to sleep saying we made it.
Oof.
Oh, but, you know, we made it. I'm going to tell you what. I am so appreciative of all the people we've met.
Yeah.
Through YouTube, through the comment section, the people we've had conversation with, the things we learned that was not on the show due to the show, and all the vets that we've even spoken to. I mean, this has been an amazing journey for me.
Even the people who've already seen it, they've relived this whole entire show with us.
To watch it, yeah.
You know, these events. They've seen it. They've relived it.
This has been my favorite reaction. Yeah. Of all the series that we've done, this has been my favorite reaction. Not just only because of the content, it's the people that were involved, the information we got, the love we got.
I feel like once we do like the live commenting, for me it was just the comments itself. It's just all
the comments. They were all special, you know. During the premieres, when we did the premieres a couple times, the conversation that was happening in the premiere, it was like, you know, it was amazing. It was amazing. Last episode 9 was wow. That was rough to watch, but at the same time, it brought out the human in us of reacting to the atrocity we saw. Yeah. So I wonder what episode 10 has in store for us. It's the last one. I mean, you have to end this in a good note, right? I mean, not good note, but a show like this have to end in perfection, is what I mean. You know, it have to end in a way where you're like, wow, that was such a great ending, right? It has to. At this point, after everything we've been through, every episode has been its own masterpiece.
It's left us with something to process, to think. Every episode has left us with you have to sit down, you have to talk about it, you have to digest what just happened. Every single episode has been like that.
Days will go by, and I'm still thinking about what I just saw, you know, and discussing it. And then people were commenting, and I was like, well, get out of here. That's what happened. You know, the things we learned. The things we saw, I feel like we lived through this. And then you feel like we reacted more like we lived through what we lived through. Man. And I'm happy to say that I reacted with you guys. I'm glad that I did it with you guys. This was a heck of a journey. It's almost sad that we're closing it out. Yeah. You know? By the way, don't fear. We will be reacting to the Pacific. The Pacific. That'll be next online. Yep. We are going to do Same Prayer Ryan. Yep. Someone told us to do Fury. Yep. So we should do Fury. And there was one more. I can't remember which one the other one they mentioned. That we need to react to. Hacksaw Ridge. That's what it was. Hacksaw Ridge. So like those 3 movies we're gonna be reacting to. Like we're trying to do a good a balance between movies and TV shows to make sure that, you know, we hit all these content in a way that, you know, that we do. So we got some homework. We got some homework to do. And then I am now on summer break.
Yes, sir.
Good thing about being a teacher. Yep. I got the summers off. Yep. So we should be able, well, at least I should be able to get some more editing done. A little bit. I do all the editing.
Maybe I know we've talked about it kind of together in the group with the guys, but maybe I know this summer you want to do maybe some new things, try out some new shows.
Oh, for sure.
Some new things.
For sure.
If you guys have something we probably haven't seen yet, you know, definitely leave it in the comments.
Oh yeah, and believe me, if I see a good idea, believe me, I'm gonna let you know right away. That was great. Yeah. Somebody gave me an idea recently. Which I don't want to do. Don't even look at it because I want to do a surprise reaction. But guys, enough of this lollygagging. Okay, let's do episode 10. Band of Brothers. This is called Points. Let's get to it.
It was more than 3 years since Lewis Nixon and I decided to join the paratroops, and more than a year since we'd first gone to war, not knowing what would happen to us, how long we'd be fighting, where we'd end up. I certainly didn't expect to find myself at a place like this.
This is gorgeous.
Come to join me for a morning swim?
Yeah. You know me so well. Here, this was LinnT.
What is that? Ran into the regimental photographer. Said he had all these photographs of the 506. I traded them for a couple of Lugers.
That's awesome.
That's so sweet, honestly.
Those are priceless.
What do you think you'll do after this?
I get some breakfast.
Nah, after.
Well, it's funny you should mention it, because I had a meeting with Colonel Sink.
Really?
Yeah, discussed the possibility of staying.
Staying?
In the Army?
Yeah, as a career. Said I'd think about it.
What do you think about New Jersey? There's a company in
Nixon, New Jersey. It's called Nixon Nitration Works.
That sounds picturesque.
Yeah, well, oddly enough, I know the owners. Probably gonna expect me to make something of myself. I thought maybe I'd drag you with me.
The choices. Stay in the Army, I'll go be with my buddy at the job.
Are you offering me a job? We'll see how you do in your interview, but, you know, man of your qualifications, I think probably scrape something up commensurate with your current salary level. Yeah, I'll think about it.
Didn't he say that when this is over, he's gonna go find a place, a farm, and forget about war and all the other Army stuff? I'm gonna assume he's going to Jersey, if he remembers that promise he made.
This famous town high in the Alps was the Nazi Party's symbolic home, and all the heads of the Third Reich had houses there. Although Hitler was dead, he had apparently ordered the SS to make it their last stand from which to mount a guerrilla resistance against the Allied advance. The first step was blocking the roads.
Dear Lord.
That didn't do anything.
If you're looking for someone to find another way up that mountain, Easy Company is ready and willing.
Duly noted. I already recommended you to Colonel Sink.
Terrific. Let's go find out where Hitler lived.
That's not...
Jets, I just had a conversation with General Leclerc. He told me he was first into Paris, and by God, he wanted to be first into Berchtesgaden. Now, you fire up 2nd Battalion and outflank that French son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
Now it's just... it's almost a game now at this point, racing.
One Easy Company in the lead. Have the men assembled down on the Autobahn.
Yes, sir.
Ah, there you go. That one
They're
did some
dancing in a
damage.
little bit. They're
Yeah,
dancing
that
in
one
a
did
little
some
bit.
damage.
They don't know. This is still scary.
Yeah, no, I would be nervous.
Like, you know
out
you're
of my
almost
mind.
home.
This is the one town you can't deny being a true Nazi. Well, you have to be to live here.
Need to find some place we can put the Colonel.
How about right there?
Huh.
Hitler's home?
Yeah. No, I hope he finds some VAT 69.
The Eagle's Nest was a surprise birthday present for Hitler, built with Nazi Party money. A mountaintop stone retreat, 8,000 feet up, accessible by a gold-plated elevator. It was one of the crown jewels of his empire, and the man was afraid of heights.
It reminds me when they took Saddam Hussein's castle back in the 90s. Wow, this was a castle.
Imagine being able to see that firsthand. Like, you're one of the first few people that saw those photos before they were published.
Yeah.
You know?
Just so as we can say we saw you do it.
Listen up. Effective immediately. All troops stand fast on present positions. German army surrendered.
Hey, it's over.
I got a present for you. Come on.
It's over.
Wow.
You know the relief that's gotta be. What kind of present do you think he got for him?
Giving him that land?
No, I don't think so. That alcohol he likes, that VAT 69 that he loves so much, maybe?
Our new home? Is he staying here?
Well, why not? Well, I'd rather stay at the Eagle's Nest.
Gold? What do they stumble upon?
Seller. Time to drink, homie.
10,000 bottles of the world's finest liquor, wine, and champagne helped Easy Company mark the day the war in Europe came to an end.
That's the best way to end the war right there.
Take what you want and have each company take a truckload.
He got first picks. Good for him.
Happy VE Day.
VE Day? Victory in Europe.
There's a lot of feel-good moments here.
Happy VE Day.
Instead of an aggressive combat unit, we became an occupation force. And no one wanted to leave Berchtesgaden until they saw Austria.
Wow.
My daughter might be going there soon.
Wow.
Those are the Germans. Yep. Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful country.
Little sidetrack, but can you imagine how much money it costs to shoot in these type of places? To film
sure.
here?
The war is over.
We'll be comfortable here.
We'll be comfortable here. Yeah, I'm sure.
Please accept this as my formal surrender, Major. It is better than to lay it on the desk of a clerk.
You may keep your sidearm, Colonel.
But after what I saw last episode, I wouldn't respect any of these guys, to be honest with you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God damn it, Shifty. Army ought to be glad to be rid of you.
I wish, you know. Seems they want me to stay around a while. How many points you need? 15? Christ, I thought I had it bad. No Purple Hearts, never was injured.
Really?
Yeah, he was a sniper. He was the sniper in the group, right?
Yeah.
Shifty?
So I mean, he's going to Pacific.
Yeah.
I wonder when he could pull some strings.
Or maybe give up their relief.
General Taylor is aware that many veterans, including Normandy veterans, still do not have the 85 points required to be discharged. On this, the anniversary of D-Day, he has authorized a lottery to send one man home in each company, effective immediately. For Easy Company, the winner is...
There was no name in there. Right?
Shifty.
There was no other paper in there.
Sergeant Daryl C. Powers.
Yeah.
Hey.
Come on now.
Good for him.
General Taylor has also announced that the 101st Airborne Division will definitely be redeployed to the Pacific.
Wow.
So, beginning tomorrow at 0600 hours, we will begin training to go to war.
Dear Lord. How do I expect guys to be coming back with PTSD or...
Going back to back
or
to
damage,
war?
yeah, you know what I mean?
Crazy.
But you signed up for it.
I mean to rep you, sir. I just wanted to say goodbye.
I like that he's soft-spoken and a killer, soft-spoken.
Back home in Virginia, well, I just don't rightly know how I'm going to explain all this. I seen.
You're a hell of a fine soldier, Shifty.
Yes, you are.
There's nothing more.
That's right. You don't have to explain anything. You did what you had to do.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia.
2 days later, Shifty Powers was on a truck headed for the rear in a boat home. Unfortunately, the truck was hit head-on by a drunken corporal from another regiment. Shifty had a broken pelvis, a broken arm, and a bad concussion. He survived, but had to spend the next few months in a series of hospitals.
Really?
I wish I could say that he was our only casualty in Austria.
Guts and Glory here applied for a transfer.
13th Airborne are heading out for the Pacific right away. If I'm going, I want to get it over with.
Are you in on this too?
I can't let him go by himself. He doesn't know where it is.
These guys.
I can't believe it.
Wow.
I can't believe this is happening,
Wow.
bro.
You telling me they don't have the points?
They don't need me anymore.
Making him? Oh, he's gonna get promoted?
No, because if he goes back to his
No,
wife...
but the other guy.
Company E lost 24 men killed there.
Yes, sir. 17 of those were in my company commander's plane and went down on D-Day.
So you were given command of the company on D-Day.
That's right.
Are you hounding him? This seems so long ago.
Yeah, but flashbacks are taking me back to how I felt when we watched that episode.
In Holland, they bumped you to Battalion XO.
Wow. My stomach just went inside out.
Bastards took your company away.
I fired my last shots there.
Well, the whole damn war.
Yes, sir.
Can't imagine a tougher test for a leader, having to sit through a siege like that, under those conditions.
You got through it.
Dear Lord. I feel like I'm watching a recap of everything we saw.
I'm getting all these mixed emotions from all of these episodes that we've had already.
If you think you need more combat experience to get stars on your helmet, let me tell you something.
Yeah, really.
You've done enough.
You really
That's right.
have. Get some rest, please.
You ain't going nowhere. Stay home.
Major, I took this meeting out of respect for your achievements and for the 101st. If they do go to the Pacific eventually, you should be running one of the battalions.
Thank you, sir.
And frankly, I think you men have earned the right to keep you around.
So I would stay in Austria for the time being, waiting for orders and trying to watch over soldiers who had no enemy to fight.
Is this a personal thing, Joe?
Well, he's Jewish.
What? Is this personal to you?
No, it's a goddamn order.
Does Major Winters know about this?
Doesn't matter here.
How the fuck it doesn't?
You think he's a soldier like you and me? Fucking innocent German officer? Where the hell have you been for the past 3 years?
Sie können nicht hier reinkommen. Sie können nicht hier reinkommen. Nein! Nein!
This is gonna turn out so bad.
I understand, but this is a little crazy.
He's guilty. He probably is.
Oh.
Shoot him!
No.
I don't know. There's no proof. It's going on with somebody just pointing him out.
75 points. How about you? I mean, you're a Toccoa guy, right?
81.
That's just not good enough.
No. No.
He was dead when they brought him in.
What the f...
Did he get... Wow.
The enemy had surrendered, but somehow men were still dying. Young men who wanted to be home with their families by now, who'd served with distinction since before Normandy, were stuck here because they didn't have the points. What they did have plenty of were weapons, alcohol, and too much time on their hands.
That's a disaster.
Wet roads, probably drunk.
Yeah.
Sure, no seatbelts or cover.
Wait here. You okay, Matt? You need some help?
No, he shot somebody.
They wouldn't give me any gas. Krauts.
No. It's falling apart.
This fucking limey wouldn't listen.
An English guy?
I think he was a major. Give me a weapon.
Don't tell me he's gonna...
I guess I'll just use his jiba. I don't think he's gonna be needing it. Hold on a second now, right?
Oh, no! Oh. Oh.
Yeah, you find this guy. Oh, German maybe. Maybe a German surgeon or something. Oh my god, I hope he survives this.
I can't.
I know.
I'm freaking speechless right now. Honestly.
Where are we going?
To the hospital. Get in.
If you're going to shoot me, shoot me. If you're not, put the gun away.
What happened to him?
He was shot in the head.
Come on.
If you want him to live, you'll help me. First, by putting that away. Let me drive. We'll get there faster.
He's trying to be helpful.
That accent still just got me speechless. I don't know what to say to that, honestly.
They got him. They found him. But they beating him up. They beating somebody up.
You alright? Yeah, I'm alright. Gonna go in there and join in?
I would. I'm not gonna lie, I would. You? Hell yeah.
Oh, I have no problem.
You know what I'm saying?
I have no problem shooting him.
Where is he? How's Grant? Where is he? Is he okay?
Where is he?
Yeah, I have no problem.
Is him?
That's him. Replacement. Our company.
Where's the weapon? What weapon?
Oh my gosh.
Talk to an officer, you say, sir.
You don't play with him, bro. Come on, dog. You don't play with him.
I'm not feeling sorry for him at all. I don't.
They know he will.
Have the MPs take care of this piece of shit.
Grant's dead?
No. Crown surgeon says he's gonna make it.
Is he?
That's a relief, at least.
Is he just saying that?
I don't know.
Dude, the beating wouldn't even come to an end right now. We'll go to round 2. Yeah?
Dude, this episode has been like, I'm stressed.
Bro, I'm warm inside and outside my body right now.
It's the idea that this is over. This shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
And it's happening. Dude, that could have been winners. Trying to stop that.
Could have been anybody. Could have been anybody.
Yes, I'm gonna stay with the men.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
I don't care how drunk you are to point a gun at one of your own men and shoot him in the head, like...
The Army, when they give a man a battlefield commission, make him an officer. They usually don't let him stay with the same company.
Yes, sir, I figured this was coming.
They're afraid the men won't show him the proper degree of respect as they would another officer.
It's a good theory, sir.
It's an idiotic theory, especially in your case. Nevertheless, you've given me the choice as to where to reassign you, and I thought battalion headquarters might be a good place.
I can think of few better, sir.
Good.
Down at the airfield, there was a German general who was a little PO'd about having to surrender to Private Babe Heffron from South Philly. Thinks it's beneath his stature. I thought Second Lieutenant Carwood Lipton from West Virginia could soothe his ruffled feathers. No problem, sir.
The respect.
With your permission, I would like to address my men briefly.
That'll be fine, General.
You!
What?
I'm trying not to curse.
He's not gonna salute?
Captain Zobel.
Major Winters.
Captain Zobel.
Oh, he's a higher rank than him.
Yep.
Salute the rank, not the man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Can somebody please? Can somebody? Oh my! He still hasn't changed, bro.
You would think after 3 years.
Man, it's been a long war. It's been a tough war.
You fought bravely, proudly for your country. You are a special group who found in one another a bond that exists only in combat. Among brothers who've shared foxholes, held each other in dire moments, who've seen death and suffered together. I'm proud to have served with each and every one of you. You deserve long and happy lives in peace.
It's a good speech.
New Jersey, huh?
Yeah, go to Jersey,
he's
bro.
thinking about it.
Think about it.
Yeah, I am.
Hey.
Hey.
Greatest sport in the world, guys. Don't care what anybody says. Love baseball.
Look where they're playing, bro. Look at. Oh my goodness! What a field! I would love to.
I would love to play here. Yep.
But Compton came back to see the.
Hey!
Oh my God!
Hey, became a lawyer.
He convicted Sirhan in the murder of Robert.
Really?
Kenna, and was later appointed to the California Court of Appeals.
Awesome.
David Webster became a writer for the Saturday Evening Post and Wall Street Journal, and later wrote a book about sharks. In 1961, he went out on the ocean alone and was never seen again.
Oh.
Johnny Martin would return to his job at the railroad and then start his own construction company.
Yeah.
He splits his time between Arizona and a place in Montana. George Luz became a handyman in Providence, Rhode Island. As a testament to his character, 1,600 people attended his funeral in 1998.
Wow.
Frank Briccani returned to Chicago and worked a postal route as a mailman. Joe Liebgott returned to San Francisco and drove his cab. Bull Ranneman was one of the best soldiers I ever had. He went into the earth-moving business in Arkansas. He's still there.
Hey.
Earth moving?
Construction moving.
Alton Moore returned to Wyoming with a unique souvenir, Hitler's personal photo albums.
I kept them.
He was killed in a car accident in 1958. How we lived our lives after the war was as varied as each man. Carwood Lipton became a glass-making executive in charge of factories all over the world. He has a nice life in North Carolina. Harry Welsh. He married Kate Grogan, became an administrator for the Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania school system. Ronald Spears stayed in the Army, served in Korea, in 1958 returned to Germany as governor of Spandau Prison.
What?
Wow.
He retired a lieutenant colonel. For Easy Company, it was D-Day plus 434.
Wow.
This morning, President Truman received the unconditional surrender from the Japanese. War's over.
Regardless of points, medals, or wounds, each man in the 101st Airborne would be going home. Each of us would be forever connected by our shared experience, and each would have to rejoin the world as best he could. Lewis Nixon had some tough times after the war. He was divorced a couple of times. Then in 1956, he married a woman named Grace, and everything came together for him.
Good for you.
He spent the rest of his life with her, traveling the world. My friend Lou died in 1995. I took up his job offer and was a personnel manager at the Nixon Nitration Works until I was called back into service in 1950 to train officers and rangers. But I chose not to go to Korea. I'd had enough of war. I stayed around Hershey, Pennsylvania, finally finding a little farm, a little peaceful corner of the world, where I still live today. There is not a day that goes by that I do not think of the men I served with, who and never got to enjoy the world without war.
A very unusual feeling.
Hey!
Oh, wow, yes.
I knew it was him, by the way.
We knew that we could depend on each other.
Hey.
And so we were a close-knit group.
Just brave, so brave is unbelievable.
No, Malarkey.
I don't know anybody that I admire more than Bill Garnier and Joe Toy, and they were very, very special.
I'm just one part of the big war. That's
Garnier.
One little part.
Hey, I was right.
I'm proud to be a part of it. Sometimes it makes me cry.
The real men, the real heroes, are the fellas that are
Babe.
still buried over there and those that come home to be buried.
Seemed like you figured that you thought that you could do just about anything. And after the war was over and you came back out, well, you lost a lot of that. Or at least I did. I lost all that confidence.
Well, he's hoping to stay alive, that's all. Yeah.
Henry V was talking to his men. He said, from this day to the ending of the world, we in it shall be remembered. We lucky few, we band of brothers. For he who today sheds his blood with me shall be my brother.
I cherish the memory of a question my grandson asked me the other day when he said, Grandpa, were you a hero in the war? Grandpa said no. But I served in a company of heroes.
Wow.
Wow, guys.
Oh.
Wow, what a journey, bro. Dear Lord. Got me too. Got me too. Got me too.
I'm joining you guys on this one.
Whew. Wait, what's it say? Well, what do you say after this?
I thought the other episode that got me really mad was the highest peak. No.
This one?
This episode.
Dude, the senseless killing, you know.
This episode took it and just crushed it. Wow.
Guys, that was episode 10, point. I was trying to figure out what they meant by points, you know. And can you imagine, you've been through everything. You've been through Normandy. You've been through D-Day. And, you know, you don't have enough points to go home, you know. They've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. You good, Papa? You want some water?
I got it. Wow. That's just, yeah, no.
Guys, this has been an amazing journey that we've been through with you guys. Thanks for following us. This episode, I think this episode did a good job of ending it. And ended properly. I think this is how you had to shut it down. You know? It's sad that, you know, that we lost lives still. You know, that there was still that nothing to do, alcohol and stuff. You know, and that makes sense. You know, you're still rattled. But it still hurt. It still hurt on that. But it's good to see that these guys were able to go home and make a life, you know, after the hell they've been through. That they were able to go home and find a piece of the world and make it their own and live it out. You know, live it out, you know, and I'm happy that they did that, you know. I don't know how many of them are still alive. I mean, if any, at this point. You know, we're talking about, you know, very long. There'll be 100 something when anyone's still alive. But what these guys have been through, I can't even imagine what they must have gone through. You know, it's amazing that they made it out. You know, or like Winter said, you know, that the last time he shot was over there at, was it Holland? He said that's the last time he shot, or Nixon. He never shot his gun.
He said he did it in Bastogne. He didn't. That was.
Yeah, that was it.
He went through that whole thing without shooting it. Yeah.
And that's something. That's. And the respect that they've earned. I like that the general was telling him, if you think you need more combat experience and some stars, you know, you have enough. You know, you could be a general, and he could. You can't tell me that if he would have stood there, that he would not have been a general.
I'm pretty sure they would have moved mountains for this dude. Honestly,
out of respect, you know, after what he's accomplished,
they would have moved mountains.
Wow, Wow. This is, guys, I want to personally thank all of you guys who watched our channel. You guys have helped our channel grow. This is one of our first shows that we put on. And what you see, guys, is us. You know, we didn't see any of these episodes beforehand, prior to watching them. And you have a genuine reaction out of us. And this was something else.
Yeah, I'm emotional in the episode.
I know. I saw you.
I don't know what's hitting me. That sucked.
That did suck, but at the same time, it was also cool that they made it out. You know, those who did make it out. You know,
it I don't know if it was like them talking at the end, like you can see it, like them just talking about it. Like,
well, the fact that the guy didn't think he was a hero.
Yeah,
that
one hit me.
Say, Grandpa, you're a hero now, but I served as a company of heroes.
That one hit me. Like, that right there, I was right there.
It was a piece of humble pie for you.
And then the first one that started it, where I was feeling it, I just couldn't, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't control my emotions or anything like that. Was when that guy the guy that was drunk and shot his own men.
I couldn't pronounce his name. Jevnik.
So it's that one hurt. That one personally hurt.
Over stupidity. He was a replacement. The guy was a replacement.
Yeah, like he
drunk
was new.
And just shot an ally, shot some people for not having gas, for not getting gas. Anyway, I'm glad they all beat him up in that room. I mean, maybe it's messed up that I'm thinking that way, but I'm glad they took care of him in that room. But guys, we're done with this. We should be doing the documentary of this. We stand alone. After that, we're going to be jumping into the Pacific. You know, I was actually scared that these guys were like, "Yeah, guys, you guys are going to Pacific." I was like, "Oh no!"
This show, I'm telling you, this show would forever stay with me. Like,
same.
I don't think, like, for example, whenever somebody mentions like a war movie, a war show itself, I don't think anything can compare.
Well, it's like okay, but this is special because like people will ask you, "What's your favorite top movies? Your top 5 movies, or your top 5 shows?" You're gonna have your shows, but then you're gonna have, I think, a top 5 of shows that meant something to you.
Their own, that have their own point.
This is like,
yeah,
this is a special category where you can't compare this. We can't compare this to anything we've ever seen.
Why am I crying?
You don't have tissues.
Gosh, dude, I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on.
It's over.
I don't know what's going on.
It's over.
I'm a wreck right now.
I'm having trouble with the idea that this is over. That was 10 episodes.
It's like we just saw just so much, bro. We just went through so much.
We did. We have suffered for a couple of weeks now, a couple of months at this point.
I feel like I'm a part of these guys' family now. I feel like,
yeah, I get that.
I don't know. There's this weird attachment that I have to these events, to these guys. I don't know. There's like, I don't know what it is.
Like I said, they ended up taking, like, how they did this show and everything like that. Like, they ended up projecting it beautifully. Like, they took us in their journey and how it felt and how, like, the momentum of like life being lost, and then also life being,
well, and then like you start each episode with the veterans talking about the situation that we were about to see, and them having to relive that. Like, you already felt that connection to them and what we're about to see.
And honestly, like, when it comes to like school system, teaching a little bit about this, a little bit of that, nothing compared to what I imagined at all. I was not. I'm gonna be honest. I was not aware for a lot of things that happened in this show. A lot.
When Winter said, when one of his grandkids asked him, were you a hero? We know he was a hero.
100%.
We know that. For him to say those things, it's just it it shows his character.
Yeah, it shows the.
But we watching this, we in our hearts that hit me. I'm like, yes, you are a hero.
It must have been amazing when they got together at the reunions they had to sit down and have a beer with them,
seeing the guys again,
and you know that camaraderie. You know, guys, it was great, fantastic. You know, it had to be amazing.
One thing that I know got all of us bothered was, what was this dude's name? The guy from Friends.
Zobel. Oh, he didn't want to salute him.
Yeah, he didn't want to salute him. He just wanted to freaking just keep walking forward, and he's like, "Hey, you don't salute the person, you salute the rank." Yeah. And then that's when quick.
I wonder if he could have got him. I wonder if he could have got him in trouble for not saluting.
100%. 100%. He could have. 100%. But that's not winners.
Not winners at all. But guys, that was episode 10 points, Banner Brothers. It's been a ride, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. We will have the unedited version up on Patreon sometime soon. This has been great. Very soon we're gonna have the documentary We Stand Alone together.
Yep.
We're gonna watch Saving Private Ryan.
Yep.
We're gonna be watching Fury.
Yeah.
We're gonna be watching Hacksaw Ridge. We're gonna be reacting to the Pacific.
Yeah.
Whenever Masters of the Sky comes out, we'll definitely be there as well, guys. I personally want to thank you for following us. If you have subscribed and you've been with us on this journey, thank you for hanging out with us, guys. Stick around. We got more coming, guys. And if you liked our reactions, you may just like Banner Brothers. I dare to watch the Star Wars episode, the Star Trek episode.
Yeah, the Star Trek, yeah.
I dare to watch the
it's like the 5th
time. The Twilight Zone. It's your fault.
Yeah,
I dare to watch Gravity Falls with us. Oh, it's so funny. You know, some humor in what we've seen before, guys. And we hope to stick around. We hope to continue to grow. And you guys have helped us grow. We had an amazing. We had a landmark for us, a milestone on Monday. Yeah. We hit 2,000 subs for the first time.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Love you guys.
We are ecstatic that we are still growing, and we are in debt and grateful that you guys have joined us and have sent us love. If you ever sent a comment, if you ever hit the like button, if you ever hit the subscribe button or the bell button, we thank you for doing that, guys. We thank you from the bottom of our heart, guys. Guys, we're our Knights. I'm Ray.
I'm Gerard.
I'm Alex.
Guys, take care. We'll see you soon.
Peace,
Take
guys.
care.